Well, good morning, everybody. It's Sunday. I think it's June 6th. But anyway, I got a little news. Next Sunday, I am heading out in the bus for a little road trip, and I'm going to go out by Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm going to go out in that area, in the outskirts, and I'm going to go out there and see my mother, and my brother's going to be showing up there. One of my brothers lives there, so I'll be seeing him too. And I want to have a nice little visit out there. I haven't seen my mom in a long time. She's going to be 90 this year. So yeah, we're going to go out and have a really nice little visit. And I'm sitting in the bus right now. I got it running. I ran some gallon of seafoam injection cleaner through it just to make sure everything is really up to date and working good. And I don't know if it made any difference or not. I think it did a little bit. It seems to have a little more pickup and get up and go, but that just might be it just cleaned the injectors just slightly. And this bus did sit for a long time. It wasn't used a lot. It only had 55,000 miles on it when I got it, and it's a 98. So it took it took a lot of sitting and stuff. So I just wanted to make sure everything was clean and ready to go. It was well maintained though. They did maintain the bus a lot. So yeah, and I was just kind of goofing around here, hooking things up, checking things out, loading things in, taking things I didn't want out, making all the room I could. And yeah, I'm doing a little prep here. If you guys are interested, I can show you what I'm doing. So give me a second here. Well, my son Daniel's going to be going with me, and he's an adult son, and he's going to be my navigator, and he's going to help me drive it. And we're going to take it easy. We're going to go to the upper route through I-70. We're going to go through northern Nevada and through southern Colorado. Then we're going to drop down into Texas and into Oklahoma. So that's the route we're going to take. Well, first we're going to leave from here from Crescent City, California, up into Oregon, up by Medford, then start heading over. But yeah, I've been just kind of looking the bus over a little bit. I put the table away. I put it down here where it belongs, right here. And been just cleaning up stuff. I've been trying to organize up here a little bit. I'm gonna have to get my food pantry down there situated and load my refrigerator. And this is going to be my first long trip on the bus. So and I'm going to go out there and check out everything under the hood. I'm going to check all my belts and hoses, make sure everything's good. And yeah, and then I got to load up all my toiletries and some clothing up here. I'll probably take those bins out and put me a little suitcase or something up there, a travel bag. And yeah, I've been cleaning this area out, making sure I've got some room to put stuff, some clothes and towels, things like that in here. And I got my son's, all his stuff's going to come along. And yeah, another thing I was thinking about doing is see this bar right behind the seat, right here, that holds this panel right here that I built, for this little storage area here. I was thinking about taking this out, taking this metal bar out behind the seat right here, so I can move this seat back a couple more inches, because there's room on the tracks to do that. And that way I can recline the seat a little more, get a little more comfortable on the trip. And I think I'm going to do that. I can always put it back in when I get back. But short trips, this is comfortable enough, but I want to have as much movement as I can. And yeah, another thing I'll show you too. Oh, there's the portable AC unit. I cleaned it all up. I cleaned all the filters out of it. And for you guys that haven't seen it, I built a hose system here, see? And it goes on to, see that metal panel it's on right there? Let me move the, right there. That mounts into the top of the window right here. You roll the window down, put that into it, and that'll vent the air conditioner out the side window. So when I'm parking, we can run this on the generator. It will be moved over here into the center aisle right here. Then it will be vented out the window. And worked on some other stuff here too. Brand new tires on the bus now. All 6 of them. I got me a gas can here, and I've hooked it down here where it can't be moved or swiped. So I will end up having that for running my generator in here. And I got the generator all set up. See, there's my plug-in, which will go down here and plug in right here. Anyway, and I did get these racks all reinforced. They've got reinforcement bars under them. So this generator is going to stay in place now anyway. I put a little rubber pad here because I noticed that the door was kind of scarring up the bus there. So now it just comes back against that pad. I really should put some type of little prop rod that latches over here that holds this thing, but I just haven't got around to it yet, and I probably won't before the trip. Excuse me. And I got a little cleanup work. I gotta wash the bus off. Excuse me. I got that all locked up right now, but I've been organizing it in there. I don't know what's going on with my voice. One of those crazy things, I guess. You know, something I've been wanting to talk to you guys about too is these little solar lights that I bought. Now these things here are over 2 years old and they still work perfectly. If you guys want a good solar light, buy that brand right there. Maybe I'll put a link to the description on these things for you. And but I've been really happy with those. They've been on the outside of my bus since I bought them. And I have them hooked on with Velcro. Even when I'm traveling, they're on there. I can take them off and put them on the dashboard if I want and let them charge up there. But I think I will take them off on this trip just to make sure they don't go anywhere. But yeah, those are good lights. Very few things I've bought that, you know, I've been really that satisfied with. A lot of the stuff that I bought for this bus has failed me. Like that Autovox backup camera right there. It only works when it wants to. It comes on, gets warm, turns off. And it just does that constantly. It's driving me nuts. I don't want to buy another one. It was a wireless camera, and it was supposed to, you know, transmit way longer than what my bus is for. I mean, they showed them putting them on semis and things like that. But, you know, what a waste of money. I get so tired of buying this stuff and just having it be garbage. But enough bitching. So, yeah, I've been running this diesel out, running all that seafoam through it. I'll show you what I put in it. Seafoam motor treatment. This stuff cleans the injectors, and you know, it's just fuel stabilizer too, but I didn't use it for that. And it just seems to be working pretty darn good. I'm really happy with it. I put a whole gallon of that in my fuel tank because the bus has a 50-gallon fuel tank, so I put a whole gallon in there. And I still have yet to seal around that repair panel I put on there when I fixed the shower drain. Yeah, the old bus sounds like it's running really nice. That's a 7.3 diesel, turbo diesel. That's what it is right there. And you know, guys, after this trip is over, I think I am going to sell the bus. No, I don't even think it, I know it. I'm going to go ahead and sell the bus. So I'm going to take you guys on the trip with me if you want to come along. And then after that, I think I'm going to go ahead and just sell this bus. I love the bus. You know, I really want to keep it, but I want another project. I want more stuff to put on the channel. I think I'll build something else. There's always something interesting to do. And since I'm not going to be, you know, traveling full time or anything in it, I really don't need to have it. You know what I really like about having the bus though? I've got a fully self-contained house that if anything ever went wrong, power's out, I can always use a generator. I've got solar, I got water, I got heat, got air conditioning. Yeah, it's just wonderful. I look forward to building another one. So I'll keep you guys posted on the trip, and we'll start off here from Crescent City, and I'll see you then. Okay guys, I've got the seat all the way forward, and I've been busy taking these guys out. Got a couple more to do. Then I'll get this this wood panel off of here. There's one more loose. So I just got that one right down there to do. Nope, it's that one right there. That one right there I gotta do. Then I'll get this board off of here. Then I'll release this one and this over here, and I should be able to pull that bar off of there, and then I can run this seat all the way back, and I'll end up with a little bit of extra room in here. So I'm going to get this off and I'll bring you guys back. Alright guys, look how much further the seat goes back now. I got it right up against the wall. That means I added this much room to the driving area. A little more leg room. I've got the seat fully reclined right now. But there's the board. There's the divider I took out. And there's the pipe I took out. The bottom one's still in, see? But I don't need to move it. And the handhold pole, you know, whatever you want to call it, is still there, just like this side has. But anyway, I'm a lot happier with that. That's going to give me a little more room on my trip, and I'll keep you guys posted. Hey guys, I'm going to take it out for its last shakedown trip here. Just a little short one up to Brookings, Oregon, here from Crescent City, California. It's about 22-ish miles, somewhere around there. And there, then 22 back. I thought I'd go up there and get some cheap gas, and well, cheaper than here anyway. And then I'm going to go to the bargain market up there and pick up some more groceries and stuff, so I'm ready to go. I've got a lot of stuff already packed, but there's just a couple little items I wanted to get. And if I see anything interesting on the trip, I'll stop and we'll take a look at it. But right now I'm just heading up there to do that. And well, I went over to Walmart and got me another director's chair, those big extra wide heavy duty director chairs, and one for my son, you know, because he's going to need one as on the trip here. And yeah, I went out and got a few other little items, just little odds and ends that I thought I might need on the trip. And it's getting close. We got 3 more days to go here, and I'm leaving this Sunday. And yeah, this should be a fun time. A little together time with my son. And I gotta stop here for a second. Yeah, the bus is running a little better. I'm really impressed with that seafoam stuff I put in there. I would probably do that again on maybe on my truck. Well, my truck, it's always ran good. I don't know what's going on with it. It's got 270,000 miles on a 2003 F250 4x4, same diesel motor this one has, 7.3 power stroke. And yeah, it's never given me a lick of problems hardly. The only thing I ever did is I messed up the front axle once. I put a lift kit on it, and the lift kit tab broke off in it for the track bar, and it just made a clunking noise up there. It drove me nuts. So I ended up putting a brand new axle back on it, and had them check it all out. They said it was fine. I'll be damned, 3 months later that one didn't break off. So I had it welded, and I had it slotted and spaced a little more, and then it worked out fine. Other than that, you know, I've never had to replace the transmission on that all this time. Motor's never given me a bit of trouble. It's great. The only thing I really had to do to that thing is I put a, last time I went out to Oklahoma, I put a brand new Ford, I went to a Ford dealership and had to put a brand new AC pump on it, and some new lines, and unplugged the filters on it, replaced the filters, because it went completely warm on me right in the middle of the hottest spot I could be in. I was over by Susanville, and at the time it was well over 100 degrees there, and it was just they did some work to it, and then they didn't change the pump. Then I ended up going out to Oklahoma. It failed on me heading out back out there. It only lasted for maybe 300 or 400 miles. And so when I got out to Oklahoma, I went to the Ford dealership out there, and he told me what the problem was. He said that pump inside of it, the rubber bushings in there, all started coming apart. They went into the lines, clogged the filters, and that's what stopped it. So that worked out pretty darn good. A little bit spendy, but you know, when you need it, you need it. I was right in the middle of the summer. It was August, and it was hotter than hell. So, well, if I find anything interesting on the trip, I'll bring you guys along with that, and I'll see you guys in a little while. Wow. This place is not RV friendly here. I had to park clear behind the store on a side, out in the side street. Yeah, wasn't so bad though. Just a little walk to take the cart back. I'm in the little town of Brookings, Oregon here. It's a pretty little town. It's right, that's the ocean right out there in front of you. Right past these houses, there's the ocean out there. Yeah, it's kind of congested, and it's kind of almost like a retirement community. But it's kind of a high-end community. There's a lot of money floating around here. Sure like it here. Too bad things are so expensive. So, I got my gas, $3.61 a gallon for diesel. That's not real good, but it's better than $4.69. That's what it is in Crescent City. It's ridiculous. I don't understand it. It's just California, I guess. You know, if I didn't live anywhere except for Crescent City in California, I don't think I would live in California. Down south, it's just not cool down there. There's a lot of neat things down there, but man, the cost of living is just, it's out of sight. The prices have doubled in our area. You used to be able to find some cheap places, but yeah, they've doubled up at least. The price of real estate's really went up. Don't you guys think this is okay looking little town? It's got a little small town feel to it, but yet it's got all the amenities. And the weather here is really super nice. Sure, some nice houses up there on that hillside in front of us. Man. Yeah, I got a lot of good stuff here. You know, I got grass-fed, organic ribeye steaks for $8.99. You can't beat that. I went over and looked at just regular steaks over at ribeyes at Safeway about 3 days ago, and they were $23.99 a pound. That's crazy for USDA choice. Yeah, I don't see how people are doing that. This bridge here goes across the Chetco River, and the port of Brookings is right down on your right down there. That's where the Chetco River meets the ocean. That's kind of a neat little place down there. A couple really nice seafood restaurants. At least they used to be before COVID. I don't know. I don't know if they're still open or not. Oh, the bus is running so good. Hope I'm not jinxing myself before the trip. I don't think so. I look at how many miles my truck has ran without any problems. I've driven into Oklahoma and back twice. 2 times it had over 200,000 miles on it when I did it. Never had a problem, except for that air conditioning. Well, I guess I'm just going to head on home, and I'll probably get this uploaded from here. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming along with me. And if you feel like subscribing, go ahead. It would help me out. And we'll catch you on the next one, probably when I'm heading out. I'll be heading out on Sunday, heading to Oklahoma. We're going to head up to Medford, Oregon first, head up the coast and kind of inland, up and east, get up to Medford, then we'll start heading across from Medford, across southern Oregon, then into top of Nevada. Actually, we're probably going to hit Reno, then across the top of Nevada. But we'll have time for that. We'll catch you guys next time.